Past perfect tense. To express actions that happened before another action in the past, we use the auxiliary had for all subjects, together with the verb in its past participle form. I had eaten lunch by 3 p.m. Ricardo had gone to the bank when I got home. My friends and I had gone to many rock concerts by the time we started college. This structure is called past perfect tense. In questions, the order of the words change. Had you seen this movie before? You don't seem so surprised with the story. Not at all. It's just that so far it's the same as any other Hollywood movie, but I swear I hadn't seen it. We can use contractions in affirmative when we want to speak fluently. He had read the email by the time the meeting started. He'd read the email by the time the meeting started. We had cooked dinner when my parents arrived. We'd cooked dinner when my parents arrived. In negative, we normally use the contractions in the auxiliary had. I hadn't woken up when you called me. I hadn't finished reading the book by 5 p.m. She hadn't found her keys by the time we picked her up. We can use the same structure, had, plus verb in past participle, together with the words already and yet, to emphasize that an action took place before we expected. We use already in affirmative sentences. She had already talked to the clients when I got to the office. I had already taken my French class when my friends came to my house. They had already been to Italy when they went to Sophie's wedding there. To indicate that an action didn't happen when it was expected to, we use yet in negative sentences and questions. When my parents arrived home, my sisters hadn't come back from the party yet. He hadn't lost his wallet yet when we were at the restaurant. Had Martha met her husband yet when she was at university? Had you learned how to drive yet when you were in high school?